All right, guys, we're gonna look at kind of the Mikey match that he had against Gabriel. So they started in close guard. Not the most exciting match, but a lot of good stuff we can take from it. So Mikey was underhooking here, and as he was underhooking, he's pushing away, getting to like a matrix. So this is really great if you're going against someone bigger or you really like the legs. And I want you guys to focus on the knee control. Okay, that's where the money is. I'm trying to pull his knee to my body. If there's any space, he can dip his knee down. And he gives me back exposure. I can still come in. But especially no-gi, we really want to control that knee as much as possible to our chest, okay? So while he was here, Mikey started to go into an ashi. Coming across. And go on this way, Holly. So one thing Gabriel did really well, he started to try to attack this leg. So we covered the Junie lock before. I think he was trying to go for a Junie lock for a little bit. Yeah, go ahead, Evan. So we're gonna push it in your armpit? Far armpit? Yeah, exactly. All right, so that's a really good attack. That's, against a normal opponent. But the thing with Mikey, his legs are very small, right? Very short. So that leg was like here. So while Gabriel was trying to go for this leg, again, Mikey controlling his leg, okay? From here, Mikey went to push away, and he's gonna push the knee to the floor. At the same time, he comes with the shin in the crook of the knee, okay? From here, we're gonna close that space, and I want you guys to be careful. I want his foot in the near hip, okay? Not across. It can still work that way, but I think with Mikey, he did it on the near side hip. All right, from here, I'm gonna close this space. I can trap on one leg, or I kind of prefer you guys trap the hip. And now I'm gonna pull Evan back to the side where my head's on. All right, from here. And then Gabriel did a good job, he's trying to fight and try to clear the legs. Because I think Mikey triangled here. He was able to clear one leg. Like push that off. But it's this inside leg. It's really hard to clear. And then with the hip controlled, all he has to do is extend down, all right? So this attacks the calf, guys. It's a calf lock, calf slicer. Luckily, I've never seen someone break their calf, tear their calf. With the bicep, I've seen that, okay? So one more time, and we'll look at some defenses too. So he's here. Let's see if I can do the side underhook. And if you feel yourself getting stuck here, remember to see your hips too. And you see how my leg's kind of far? I need to bring that far knee in. And bonus points if I can get under his shoulder, because I know I'm gonna get a good lift. Other leg, I'm just kind of pulling close to my body, keeping that foot on the hip. From here, Mikey went to go ashi, like reaping outside. Gabriel went to attack. But again, Mikey's legs are small, so he's actually kind of pushing Mikey into the position. There, all right? From here, control the hip, and he pulled him down. I can triangle. But the main attack, guys, is me driving my shin into the crook of the knee and opening that leg, all right? And as far as defense, you could try to eat it and get out, Like say, same way he does it to me. We'll do the whole setup. He's here. He's able to get to this matrix. Really pull that knee towards your chest. Exactly, yeah. Especially if they're big, they're gonna have a big leg. And so he's able to kind of create space and go for an ashi. So instead of backside would have been a good attack, but he went with this leg under, all the way out, like through. And exactly there. So he was trying to grab this leg. Come over here, Big Paulie. He's trying to grab this leg, but the leg, there's no leg there, all right? So instead, that leg, he's gonna drop his shin. He can let go of this now, push the foot into the hip. He's gonna drop his shin right there, exactly. He's gonna triangle, grab my hip. And he wants to pull me, I believe it's that way. Let's see, yeah, that way. Am I right? No, other way. He's right. Yeah, go ahead, go to your shoulder.
No, go ahead, right, you're.
Okay, exactly. And once he gets me to this side, my foot is posted on the floor. So I'm stuck. Now all you gotta do, drop it down, okay? So I think my defense, say we rewind a little bit. Just stay there. So Sinway has to go this way. But if I can go opposite, I think because there's more space, I can actually start fighting him, breaking that grip, even if he keeps it tight. Also, look at my foot. My foot's not posted on the floor. Before it was trapped. Like, go, take me to the other side. Yeah, here my foot's, it's hard to see, but my foot is trapped on the mat. And then when he shifts his hip into me, there's nothing I can do. Even if I clear this, keep going, yeah. But if we go to the other side, this is where I meant by eat it. Here, if you're on this side, I can fight, create some space, break his grips, maybe attack. Because his foot's kind of floating, right? So even if he pushes, what's gonna happen? It kind of pushes my leg out of position. So that means he's gotta work harder to like control my leg, okay? One other thing, I'll have you go back to the ashi. Just the ashi, outside, yeah. Right inside, yeah. So here, I see a lot of guys, I think Gabriel too, he was so focused on this leg and being really far away, but there's too much space. When I'm in these battles, I need to start trapping him. Even if he tries to go for my heel or something, there's nothing there. And look, I can start pinning his legs, either on the floor, or even better if I can drag those legs back to his head. Because now, what can you do, Evan? Nothing. I can, if I want to be fancy, I can come back through. Maybe grab that like you had. Yeah, I can try to kick that off and re-roll like we've been doing. Or if you want to keep it simple, you're just like, what is all this crazy stuff? Like I said, obviously don't hurt your knee. I need to get my knee out first, but once my knee is escaped, I can come back in. But notice that knee still posted on, like outside of his legs, like on his hamstring. Once I'm here, control the legs, I can just post his legs on the floor, and really simple defense, I'm just gonna kick my leg out. I'm gonna run through. Like a boss, right? Let me have Sinway do that. I feel like that's kind of a Sinway kind of movement right there. So here, yeah, instead of going far away, exactly. So you wanna make sure, I try to post that knee exactly there. Now I can control both legs. Now I can bring them back towards my head. Yeah, I don't care if you're Mikey or whoever, Marcelo Garcia. Hey, come back there. Yep, post. Yeah. I gotta like do some magic here, If he wants to, you can just kick out. And then teleport back, So just be mindful, if someone's attacking your legs. Obviously, like I said, clear the knee. But once you clear the knee, you have a lot of different moves. He could bring this around. Exactly. Crossface, you got a lot of different options. But you gotta do your research, guys. Know who you're fighting. If they got little legs, man, don't give them space, They got long legs, maybe that Junie lock might work, Like, say if I were to go against Paulie or somebody, of course, there's, leg all day, you can grab that thing. All right. But yeah, man, just got to be ready. And of course, tap out if you feel like, okay, I don't know what to do. Let's go ahead and tap out, Save your knee. All right, let's go, Paulie. Thanks so much.